Hello, hello. Tracy Whitwell here, sitting in the reading chair of wisdom. Um, I live on a busy high street, so please, if you hear noise from behind that curtain, I don't have double glazing. So, yeah, that's just how it is. So, I thought I'd come on here and talk to you about sleep. People are not sleeping well at the moment. I mean, a lot of people have trouble sleeping at the best of times, but the past 2 months, it's just been hideous. And another friend today was saying, just not getting any sleep. And falling asleep can be really difficult. And also the falling asleep for an hour and then waking up and looking like an owl for the rest of the night. I purposely said a owl. I am a writer. I do know it's an owl, but a owl's funnier. Anyway, so sleep. The world is on fire. There is worry if you watch the news. There is the horror of living somewhere where you cannot control what's going on and you don't agree with what's happening. There's the worry for other human beings. There's the absolute shit show where you realize loads of people around you could be classified as total idiots. Now, they'd probably classify, the ones I classify as idiots would think I was an idiot, but there's more of them. And yeah, everything's out of our control. And then on a spiritual stroke scientific level, it's just harder to sleep because living is harder due to money and to circumstance and to rents being high and to bills going up and all of that. And then there's the downloads. And yeah, I feel like we are learning a lot of lessons at the moment, and a lot of them seem to be haunting our heads when we go to bed. And also, it just feels like, right, there is information being just dropped into our heads for us to process all the time. And yeah, it makes it really difficult to close your eyes and just get the right amount of sleep to function. So I just thought I'd give you a little trick of mine, which I developed. And I'm sure loads of people do it, but personally, it's the one that I use when I can't get to sleep and when I wake up in the middle of the night. I mean, one of the first things to do with sleeplessness is accept it if you wake up, and don't panic about what you have to do next day and that you'll be tired. Breathe. I always say breathe, but there is that thing of nice, deep, strong, low breaths to keep yourself calm. And while you're breathing down, 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 down as far as you can get, right down into your very root, right down into the pelvis, then you've got to think about how you're going to trick your brain into not going in ridiculous circles. And a good way to do that is to close your eyes and actually visualize a ball of darkness. I mean, it's dark in there anyway, but if you visualize like a circle of darkness, I reckon we probably go cross-eyed when we visualize that, but your eyes are closed, doesn't matter. Literally look into that dark circle and keep bringing your attention back to that dark circle while you breathe regularly and slowly. And what you're doing is every time you find that dark circle and you look at it for a bit, you'll get a second or two when the thoughts stop. And if you keep doing it, if you keep seeing this circle of darkness in between your eyes, like sort of here, and you look into it, yeah, thoughts will come back. If you're really, really worried or you've got something on your mind, they'll come back. But you'll find with a little bit of training into this, where you keep trying, it takes less and less time for the thoughts to disappear, just enough seconds while you're breathing for you to go out. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you won't wake up again, because for me, I mean, it has been like every 40 minutes some nights. And the panic if you've got something to do next day can be real, but you just have to accept that you've woken up again and you do it again. Get yourself into a relaxed state and you do it again. And if you wake up 6 times, just do it again. And if you stay calm and you do the breathing through the nose and then hold and then out through the nose, what will happen is, even though you're not asleep, You're keeping your body in a rested state and a restful state. And that will help a lot, because it's the panic of not being able to sleep and then thinking about things that, always seem worse in the middle of the night. And that's why you shouldn't be reading stuff on your phone and looking at your phone. You're much better off with podcasts, with people with a soporific or gentle voice, something where maybe you're learning something. So even if you fall asleep, you might just put some new knowledge in that noggin. But if you scroll for a start, if you see anything that upsets your nervous system, it's going to feel worse at night, and you're going to worry more about it, or it's going to seem bigger. And what we're trying to do here with the breathing is get the nervous system completely relaxed, and then looking at this sphere in between your eyes, which is darkness. What you're doing is you're cutting the circuit of this swirling thoughts. And if you keep cutting the circuit, eventually it gives your body time to just jump in the way and go down the chute of sleep. Give your psyche a minute. I hope it works for you. Give it a go. I hope there's gonna be somewhere to comment under these videos so you can tell me if it works for you. But yeah, don't read stuff on your phone in the middle of the night. If you really need to get back to sleep soon, keep that light off you. Listen to something instead.